Hello everyone and welcome back to Xbox Nation. My name's Fletcher, and with it being a new year, Xbox is just getting started when it comes to adding more games to Xbox Game Pass. Xbox has just announced the Game Pass drops for January so far, and while it may seem like a pretty average lineup at first glance, we've got some excellent titles to look forward to later this month. Today we're covering the 13 brand new Xbox Game Pass games announced for January so far. As mentioned, if you love Xbox content, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our daily updates. Now, with that out of the way, let's dive right in. First up and making a return to the Xbox Game Pass library is Road 96. This critically acclaimed adventure takes you on a wild, beautiful road trip filled with danger, mystery, and tough decisions. It's actually set in a dystopian country on the brink of collapse, and you'll play it as a teenager trying to escape to freedom by crossing the border. Along the way, you'll of course meet a cast of diverse and unforgettable characters, each with their own unique backstories and motivations. What makes Road 96 really stand out though is its procedural narrative structure. No two playthroughs are ever the same in this game, as your choices really impact the storyline. You'll face moral dilemmas, life or death situations, and surprising twists that'll keep you hooked until the very end. With a striking visual style, atmospheric soundtrack, and emotional depth, Road 96 is an adventure you won't want to miss. It is available right now for all Xbox Game Pass tiers, so get ready for a road trip of a lifetime. Then launching on the 8th of January, Lightyear Frontier blends farming simulation with sci-fi exploration. In this peaceful open world game, you're set up on a homestead on an alien planet, and you'll have to work to build a sustainable farm. You'll use your mech to cultivate alien crops, mine resources, and construct some brand new buildings. The game actually encourages your creativity with its base building mechanics and allows you to customize your mech and your farm setup. Exploration though is a very key focus in Lightyear Frontier. As you expand your farm, you'll uncover secrets hidden within the vibrant alien environment. Mysterious ruins and ancient relics hint at the history of the planet, and solving these mysteries can unlock new abilities and technologies. The game also supports cooperative multiplayer, so you can also farm and explore with up to 3 friends. It will be available for standard Game Pass members starting on the 8th of January. Also arriving on the very same day is My Time at Sandrock. This follow-up to My Time at Portia takes you to a post-apocalyptic desert town where you'll have to work to rebuild civilization. The game combines life simulation, crafting, and RPG elements in a very rich, immersive world. As a builder, your job here is to gather resources, craft different tools, and construct machines to help revitalize Sandrock. The town's economy is actually in ruins, and it really is up to you to help restore it by taking on jobs, completing some quests, and improving the infrastructure. With its charming art style and deep crafting system, as well as its engaging combat, My Time at Sandrock offers countless hours of entertainment. Again, this one will be available to the standard tier of Game Pass starting on the 8th of January. Now, you'll be able to step into the legendary role of Robin Hood in this open world RPG, available again on the 8th of January. Set in 12th century England, Robin Hood Sherwood Builders combines exploration, crafting, and base building with action and storytelling. You'll be leading a group of outlaws, building a secret hideout in Sherwood Forest, and helping the local villagers by taking on quests and defending them from the Sheriff of Nottingham's forces. The game's crafting system here actually allows you to construct buildings, create some pretty cool weapons, and produce supplies to strengthen your own camp. Combat in Sherwood Builders though is very dynamic, featuring both melee and ranged attacks. If you love role-playing games with quite a rich narrative and strategic gameplay, then Robin Hood Sherwood Builders will be a must-try. Again, this will also be available for the standard tier members starting on the 8th of January. Then the final game coming to the Xbox Game Pass standard tier on the 8th of January is Rolling Hills Make Sushi Make Friends, and it's a cozy life sim where you can run your own sushi restaurant as a robot chef. It's set in a charming village, and the game combines restaurant management with social interactions and crafting. You'll need to source your own fresh ingredients, experiment with different recipes, and upgrade your kitchen to attract more customers. The game also emphasizes building relationships with each of the villagers, each of whom has unique personalities, stories, and requests. Beyond cooking though, you can actually decorate your restaurant, take part in festivals, and even help improve the village's economy. It really is a wholesome and relaxing game from my own personal experience, and it's perfect for fans of life sims and management games. Definitely get ready to unleash your fighting spirit with EA Sports UFC 5, and it's landing on Xbox Game Pass Ultimate via EA Play starting on the 14th of January. This game takes mixed martial arts to the very next level, featuring hyper-realistic visuals, fluid animations, and intense gameplay that puts you right in the octagon. Powered by the Frostbite engine, UFC 5 delivers jaw-dropping damage effects and injuries that affect how the matches play out, making just every single fight feel authentic and unpredictable. Game Pass Pass Ultimate members will also get access to the exclusive Bruce Lee bundle featuring legendary martial artist Bruce Lee and his alternate personas, available at no extra cost in the perks section from January 14th to February 11th. With its realism and adrenaline-pumping gameplay, UFC 5 is a knockout addition to the Xbox Game Pass library. You can then return to where it all began with Diablo, the legendary action RPG that defined the genre, and it's hitting Game Pass on PC on the 14th of January. This is set in the dark and sinister town of Tristram. This gothic adventure actually sends you to the depths of the cathedral to battle legions of demons and uncover the source of unspeakable evil. Diablo's gameplay is centered on exploration, intense combat, and character progression. You'll be able to choose your hero class from warrior, rogue, or sorcerer, and customize your abilities to suit your playstyle as you descend through procedurally generated dungeons filled with traps, puzzles, and hordes of enemies. The loot system really rewards exploration, with rare weapons, armor, and magical artifacts that can really turn the tide in battle. The atmosphere of this first Diablo game is really chilling, with haunting music and visuals that really immerse you within its gothic world. Whether you're a long-time fan of the franchise or just a newcomer, Diablo delivers a timeless experience, and it's perfect for either solo adventurers or co-op dungeon crawlers alike. Get ready to face the forces of darkness when it arrives onto Game Pass on the 14th of January. One of my most hyped releases for Xbox Game Pass is releasing on the 28th of January. Eternal Strands is looking to redefine open-world action games. It's set in a post-apocalyptic landscape that blends magic and technology, and the game focuses on environmental interaction and elemental powers. You'll be able to freeze rivers, set forests ablaze, and topple cliffs to create paths or traps. It really is a game that rewards creative thinking. Battles are very dynamic, with enemies reacting to the environment and your abilities, and exploration reveals puzzles, hidden lore, and powerful upgrades for you to experience. With its innovative mechanics and emerging gameplay, Eternal Strand is really promising endless possibilities and stands out as a must-play title for sandbox adventure fans. You'll be able to experiment with elemental combinations, turning the environment really into your weapon. Whether you're collapsing rock formations or freezing enemies into place, the world really does become your playground. With its blend of discovery and action, Eternal Strands is perfect for fans of open world exploration. Then on the 30th of January, as a day one Game Pass release as well, Sniper Elite Resistance brings its signature sniping mechanics and tactical combat to a brand new gripping story. You'll play as Harry Hawker, an agent of the Special Operations Executive, as he teams up with the French Resistance to stop a Nazi superweapon that could alter the course of history. This is actually set deep within occupied France, and missions offer multiple infiltration routes and objectives, really allowing you to approach challenges your very own way. With its renowned X-ray kill cam coming back, every shot feels impactful and rewarding. Whether you prefer stealth or just explosive action, Sniper Elite Resistance delivers intense sandbox-style gameplay. For those of you as well who also enjoy co-op play, the full campaign can be experienced with a partner. You can share weapons, items, and strategies as you coordinate to outwit the enemy. Fans of tactical shooters, you definitely won't want to miss this one when it lands under Game Pass this January. Then closing out the month on the 31st of January, Citizen Sleeper 2 Starward Vector expands on the dice-driven RPG mechanics of the original game. It's set in the Starward Belt, a chaotic network of asteroid habitats, and this sequel explores emergent storytelling and moral dilemmas. You will play as a sleeper, a synthetic human consciousness on the run from the corporation that actually made you. You will commandeer a ship, recruit a crew, and take on contracts as you struggle to build a future in space. Dice rolls actually determine outcomes, making every single decision tense and meaningful. With its procedurally generated missions and expanded crew management systems, Citizen Sleeper 2 rewards exploration and strategic planning. Whether you're negotiating alliances or just upgrading your ship, this sequel offers rich storytelling and replayability. As a bit of bonus news, Xbox Game Pass will also be adding Kulebra, The Souls of Limbo, and Little Rocket Lab in 2025. Although neither Kulebra and The Souls of Limbo nor Little Rocket Lab have solid release dates as of yet, we can still at least look forward to scratching the titles of our list of upcoming Game Pass games for this year. Kulebra and the Souls of Limbo is a 3D adventure game that follows the story of Kulebra, a dead snake with a heart of gold, who one day wakes up in Limbo with no memory of how they ended up there. The residents of Limbo are actually cursed with repeating the same day over and over again, and you'll need to gather clues from the realm's many inhabitants and overcome numerous obstacles. Ultimately, you'll be doing this to find Kulebra's true purpose for entering this strange realm. Then we have Little Rocket Lab, and it's a cozy sim management game that sees you helping a young rocket scientist become an expert in her craft as she builds a family rocket. When not cooped up in her own lab, you'll be exploring Morgan's hometown of St. Ambrose to gather more materials, help out the locals, and learn new blueprints for improved machinery. It looks like a really cozy cozy little ride indeed, and I cannot wait to try it out when it lands onto Xbox Game Pass. Then, in case you missed it this month, Carrion is also available this January, and it dropped onto the service on the 2nd of January for all Xbox Game Pass tiers. This is a game that really flips the horror genre upside down, quite literally. Instead of running from the monster, you are the monster. You will take control of an amorphous tentacled creature trapped in a high-security research facility. You will be able to solve puzzles, uncover different hidden paths, and outsmart enemies just to progress. Its eerie pixel art and spine-chilling sound design really add to the atmosphere, making every moment feel as unsettling as it is satisfying. With intuitive controls and smooth progression system, Carrion keeps you hooked to the very end. Unfortunately though, with new games entering the service, this also means there will be games leaving Xbox Game Pass on the 15th of January. The following games are leaving the Game Pass library very soon, so be sure to show them some love and jump in before they go. Remember to also use your Xbox Game Pass membership discount, save up to 20% to keep you in your library forever. The games leaving are Common Hood for cloud, console and PC, Escape Academy for cloud, console and PC, Exo Primal for cloud, console and PC, Figment for cloud, console and PC, Insurgency Sandstorm for cloud, console and PC, and Those Who Remain for also cloud, console and PC. I do highly recommend that you pick up Insurgency Sandstorm if you haven't done so already, as the game is currently on a very steep discount. This is actually the best pricing we've seen for the game since it launched onto Xbox consoles, so it's well worth picking up before it leaves. So that's it for the Xbox Game Pass news so far for January. What games are you excited for? Let me know in the comments below. As mentioned, it is a pretty mediocre offering for the start of January, but the end looks packed with some great day one releases. Whilst here though, remember to like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more Xbox content every single day. Whilst you're here, why don't you check out our most recent video as I covered the 15 free games coming to Xbox in 2025.